Yo guys, what's going on? Robert Warshak here. We're back at it again with more Rush Royale. Appreciate them sponsoring this video. So with that, they hooked us up with some new legendary cards to review. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at them, see if we can build a team around them and see how well they do in some PvP action. So we have the Bruiser, and his ability is it attacks the first target if there are 5 or more monsters present on its side. It has a 15% chance to become enraged when a new monster appears. When enraged, receives a bonus attack speed and damage. Also provides an area of attack, is always enraged when fighting bosses, and then when the enraged state ends, cannot attack or become enraged again for 3 seconds. And then in co-op mode, he becomes enraged regardless of the number of monsters on the battlefield. So he's just like constantly mad, which makes sense because he is the Bruiser. Let's take a look at the next one. We have the Blade Dancer. The Blade Dancer attacks the very first target on the path. The Blade Dancer has increased attack speed if there are no other Blade Dancers in adjacent cells. So it's kind of like inverse of Engineer. She also deals increased damage for each Blade Dancer on the field, very similar to like the Engineer. And then the maximum damage bonus is reached with 8 Blade Dancers. So she attacks single target first thing, and then you don't want them in adjacent cells. Okay. So they kind of want to be spread out. Let's take a look at, we have the Meteor. I wonder what he does. The Meteor attacks the first target. When merged, drops a meteorite down on the monsters that are the first on the path, dealing critical damage, deals double damage to bosses and mini bosses. I think that's probably gonna be like the weakest one yet, just given the fact that, like, I mean, meteors seem like they do a lot, but you want just like constant damage, which is I think the robot that he's gonna do. Oh my god. All right, that's a little intense. All right, what do we have about the robot? Attacks the first target on the path. For each merge, the robot receives a wrench. When you tap the robot, it is upgraded 1. Wrench is spent and the robot receives parts. For each part increase, the robot's damage goes up by 5% to 40 parts, and by 1% after that, also adding new abilities. 1 part gains area attack, 4 parts gain bonus attack and attack speed, 8 parts gains a damage boost. Using the mana power-up button gives the robot 1 wrench. All right, the robot seems kind of cracked. Yeah. So like I think the robot and the Blade Dancer are going to be what we want, right? So instead of the Engineer, we're going to swap this out for the robot. And then instead of, I guess I kind of want to keep him. We definitely want to keep the Joker because we can move, if there's 2 Blade Dancers next to each other, then we use our Portal Keeper to move them around. So it's kind of like, do we want the Sharpshooter or do we want our Sentry? So this does 186. This does 145 damage increase though, and a hero cooldown. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Sharpshooter, to be honest, for the Blade. And then we'll try this, and then after this we will go ahead and try Meteor and the Bruiser. But this looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and take a look at and see what we can do. Daily gift. Well, of course I do. Oh my god, we have a clown. We just got a new unit for that. All right, let's take a look at the clown real quick. The clown does, I mean, I can upgrade him, but I just want to see what they do. When attempting to merge with another unit, has a chance to create a copy of the unit having the same merge rank. The copy retains all the abilities, but deals reduced amount of damage until merged with another unit or cleansed by the special effects. In case of failure, grants mana, but loses merge ranks and becomes stunned for a time. Index with Harlequin, the clown always suffers failure when attempting to copy. Okay, so it's even more memeier than the clown. That's actually kind of nutty. I didn't think we could get more memeier than that. I mean the mime. All right, so let's go in PvP and check out these new legendary units and see what is going on. I think it's gonna be kind of nutso mode. I have a feeling the robot is gonna. The robot by far seems like an even more intense Engineer. They do a lot of damage, dude. We go ahead and see what, all right. I kind of want to move this for this, just so he's on the damage post now, you know what I mean? All right, so there's no one around this Blade Dancer. I kind of want to put these 2 Portal Keepers together. All right, we got a level 2 Portal Keeper. I kind of want to move this over because if we find another Blade Dancer, that would have been bad. Yeah, so we want to move these 2 Blade Dancers away from each other, or I can combine and get a level 2 of that. And then we probably want to go with this. That was terrible. Yeah, we do not want a level 3 Portal Keeper. All right, let's do this. Oh god. All right. What do we want to do here? I guess I can combine this. Okay. Don't be another portal keeper. Actually insane. Look at how fast this is attacking. Holy, we're gonna move these just in case it's another blade. We don't want them to be in adjacent cells, right? Yep, there it is. Actually insane. All right, so we have a blade here, and that's bad. So we can actually move her over here, and now they're not adjacent anymore. That's why the mime is insane, dude. All right, I think I'm gonna... Ooh, I'm kind of scared because I don't want to put these... I mean, I guess if it runs into a level 2, I could swap it with this, but that's still next to a blade. So I think we're just gonna keep it... We're just gonna chill right now. Oh yeah, look at our opponent. Holy crap. Dude, the blade dancer's a level 4 blade dancer, dude. And they were separated, so she got the bonus. I want to see how much damage. That was good. 96k. And they were still, remember, level 1. Oh baby. Run it back. Ooh, we also just got new stuff because we hit a new here. So we just got a legendary card, the Trapper. The Trapper attacks the first target, periodically throws 2 nets at random points on the path, slowing monsters down and weakening their armor. The slowdown and damage increase will stack when the target is affected by more than 1 net. So obviously more trappers, more nets, more damage. And then we got the Minotaur, which does... The Minotaur attacks the first target on its path, causes an earthquake periodically in random area within its radius. Monsters are slowed and damaged. And when this is inflicted on them periodically, when merged, the Minotaur summons a rock fall, which slows monsters down even more, inflicts damage equal to the percent of missing health for 4 seconds. So kind of like the Meteor guy, when you combine it, it does something, and then just passively it does something as well, which seems pretty good. Minotaur seems like it'd be a pretty interesting unit. So let's just run back the same team comp we had now, maybe a couple games, and then I want to try... We're going to try the Bruiser, and then we're going to try the actual Meteor guy. And we'll probably have some similar comps. Like, I really do like the mime in these builds because you just want to be able to combine the units together, regardless of what they are, because you want to be able to probably benefit from that Meteor. But saving, like, the thing is you have to, like, save it, right, for, like, important parts. Which is kind of like, it wouldn't be a build I would naturally go for, but we'll see. Gorgon is a fine boss to play against. I don't know what it is about the, I think it's Bedlam. I don't like that boss at all. That boss makes me sad. Alright, so our opponent is running what looks to be, they got some engineers, some poison, some slowing going on, so, alright. Let's see what goes on here, level 2. Alright, hit it up big. Alright, nice. Do some of that, clear the board. These can move. We don't want them next to each other, so that's good. These are kind of together. I can't really move them around too much, so I may end up just trying to go with the evolve here. Okay. We do have a lot of these turret guys, and this would be... Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Nice, nice. We like the parts. We really like her in that corner over there. We actually adore that. I want to get rid of this level 2 portal keeper, though. We don't like these two together. We don't like that. We really like that. Dude, our robots be roboting, dude. I kind of want to combine these together and see what happens. Okay. Okay, we love that. All right, I think we're just chilling. Our opponent is even. They didn't really get their engineers, though. But they do have a lot of poison stuff going. All right. I honestly want to take a risk and merge the this with a 2. But if we hit the portal keeper, we're so sad. We're so far ahead, though. Level 3? Be big, boys. Oh, God. That was a disaster. We have a level 4 mime. All right, I'm going to go in hard. Okay. This is a bit risque, boys. This is risque. All right, that's not bad. I'm trying to get a level 4 so I can put it onto the mime. I know you're not supposed to level up this much, but I really, really, really want to, there it is. There it is. Don't be a mime level 5. There it is. Huge.
Don't get out of tune.
I think we're gonna actually be able to do this. I think, what do we want here? Probably going to upgrade this, and then we'll upgrade the robot, get another part, upgrade this, and then we're gonna upgrade our blade dancer because we have a level 2 one level 2 and one level 3. And we're just gonna keep juicing for now. I kind of want to take a look at the robot here. Actually insane. We love that. Okay. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Yeah, I really didn't think I would like the shadow dancer too much. Or not the blade dancer. But her animation speed is very satisfying. Very satisfying. All right. So let's take a look at the bruiser. And we will take a look at the meteor. So we'll probably just go for a bunch of bruisers, to be honest. And we'll probably take out, since we did get a new unit, I kind of want to try him as well. Where is the... I was under... I don't want to find a clan. I don't need a clan. I am the clan. All right. I was looking for the Taran guy. Gotta collect all of our rewards. So many rewards. Oh, the Taran might be the reward I get. Like, I'm on that reward now. I haven't gotten it yet. That would make a lot of sense. Like, I hit the rank to unlock him. We just got to keep winning in some PvP. All right, so let's try the bruiser and the meteor. All right. So with the bruiser, I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to try to... the portal keeper probably I didn't need on this, to be honest, because I'm not... There's nothing that requires certain things to be in certain positions, like the engineer or the blade dancer. So the portal keeper in this build probably doesn't make a lot of sense. We'll probably change that after this next game. But I have faith in our boy. So I guess I just combine the meteor guys once I'm being overrun. And we'll just put this stuff on the board now and see what happens. Okay, I'll probably combine these portals together. Nice. That's a good hit. Probably these. Again, doesn't really matter. I feel like that's a good hit. Yeah, anything that's not a portal keeper or a mine we're gonna take here. And then Bedlam is the boss. My least favorite. There's another portal keeper. Got a level 2 mime. I'll probably go ahead and level up one of these. See what's going on. Another level 2 mime. All right. All right, level 2 bruiser. We love that. All right, let's see what goes on here. Oh, I didn't mean to switch positions. I was supposed to put the mine over the portal keeper, not the portal keeper over the mine. There we go. Be undazed, portal keeper. There it is. Nice. I think I'm just gonna keep these mines in the back for if I ever need a meteor, you know what I mean? All right, so we have a full board and we're kind of chilling till the boss comes out here. We're doing some pretty good damage. So the second the boss comes out, I'm gonna combine 2 of the meteor guys and see if we can see what that animation looks like. All right, here it is. And meteor. Boom. Holy bro, that was 30,000 damage. All right. Oh no, I did the thing again. I was supposed to put the mime over the portal keeper. There it is. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can level this one up. Nice. Dude, we have a lot of meteor guys. Like a lot. Like a lot. Might as well just wipe the board. See if we can push a lot on our opponent's side. Our guys do get attack speed when we do that. I'm thinking that we can upgrade a Meteor guy right now. I'm feeling a little meteor-y, boys. There it is. That was a lot of damage again. Ooh, we can level up again for a level 3 Meteor guy. It seems like it would be good, boys, but we wiped him. All right, so that Meteor is like a lot of damage. So the second that you start leaking, you would just combine one of those and instantly, like, you know what I mean? So you could like you could purposely slow roll the game, make your opponent like think they're gonna win, right? And then you could just wipe the whole board at once and make a huge comeback. I think that's what he might be useful for. Yeah, it says unlocks cards. Oh, I have to. Oh. Okay. So I don't think I actually have those yet. I do not see them in my collection. All right. So if we're going to do this particular build, right? The bruiser seemed cool. This combining with everything seems cool. We don't need the portal keeper with this particular build that we have going on. So it actually could be in our best interest to maybe slow some stuff down. Right? Or we could just go like priest. Like we're still running the mime and the priest gives us a ton of mana, but we're not really upgrading. I guess we could just like, it's probably fine to go priest, right? Oh, I didn't mean to take away the mime. Bring my boy back. Because I feel like we have plenty of damage between the bruiser and everything. Like I feel like she is probably okay because she gives a lot of mana. I'm also kind of interested in the frost guy. The cold elemental, but we don't really have anything that slows. We could add more slowing stuff in here and try to build up the board. You know what? We're actually going to try to do that. That seems like it would be good. So we're going to run 2 slowing guys instead of the priestess. Instead of the archer guy, we'll run another slowing unit. Probably this mage. I think this is one of my only other slows. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good. I don't think anybody else I have does slows. So we do slow, 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 big meteor, bait it out, do maximum damage. Should be good. All right. Also gonna go get my coffee real quick. One sec. Oh, collect. Huge. Compass. Big. Massive. Juicer. Quests. More quests. Big. Juice. Juice. Porker. Free stuff. Love it. More. Chess. Love it. Huge. Free stuff all the time. Settings. News. Knowledge base. Okay. All right. We got our coffee. We're good to go. Yeah, I really like still the blade dancer and the engineers. Stuff that makes you play around your board. Where you're not just like just going all in and just hoping to get the units that you want that synergize perfectly, right? Because when you play around your board, it's a lot more fulfilling, or at least for me. So we'll see what happens here with the freeze meteor. So legendaries just do a lot of damage. I saw 1700 and we're still on like level 1 of our stuff. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens here. All right, that was not it. That was acceptable. We have a level 2 there. Let's check this out. All right, not exactly what we want to see, but acceptable. I'm gonna keep, again, we're just gonna keep the mines at 2. See what happens right here. Okay. Got a lot of bruisers this game. A lot of bruisers this game. I thought we were gonna do a lot more slow release stuff, but on 3 level 2 mimes. All right. Apparently we're trolling this game. We have about 35 seconds till the boss comes out. All right. I'm like waiting for our lane to like take longer, but it has yet to come. Our opponent is also clearing very efficiently, but he just hit a level 3 and a level 4 priestess, and that is absolutely not what he wanted to see. so we have a full board now, and we'll just chill until the boss comes out in about 10 seconds here. And then we'll be ready for our Meteor guy. All right, as soon as it comes out, we'll combine 2 Meteor guys. Boom, boom. All right, we didn't get the second Meteor off, but we did get 1. All right, so we have a level 2 here, so let's see what goes on there. A level 3, we like that. 2 goes on here, and another level 2 mime. Actually insane, insane actually. All right, we take that. Let's see what goes in here. A level 3 mime, okay. All right, we have a level 4 Meteor guy. I think we have another Bedlam coming up. I think we're just chilling for now, actually. I don't think I need to do anything too crazy. I could probably level up the Meteor guy, considering we do have a level 4 one. Yeah, the fact that he's able to just like casually one-shot bosses, almost. If you're like fast with it and get both, that's pretty insane. Probably just do this, clear the board, and make us even attack faster. Our opponent's gonna start leaking here. There's 1 leak. There's 2 and 3. There it is, boys. $401k damage on the bruiser. All right, that bruiser is we didn't even level him up either. That was just all like straight up, what was it, level 2s and 3, or level 1s and 2 bruisers with like no upgrade on the actual like investment of mana. That seems pretty insane. Bruiser does a lot. The only problem is after he enrages, it says he doesn't do anything for 3 seconds, but that's why he's always enraged. Just never not be enraged, dude. All right. I feel like there's also like so many units in this game. Like there's gonna be like so many builds that you can do. Oh, our opponent has 2 spots on the board that do excess damage. All right, we also have the Gorgon here, which makes it a little bit easier to like level up and not have to worry about our whole board like changing and things deranking and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna keep the mines available for now. Let's just see what happens here. Oh god. All right, we need a all right, then we're slow rolling. We'll upgrade the Meteor guy when things get tough. We're just chilling. We're purposely getting behind right now. We are also rolling a massive amount of mimes. Yeah, we're just purposely slow rolling right now, and then we're gonna merge on the Meteor guy. And go. Meteor. Huge. Casually Meteor again. Huge. Casually Meteor again. Huge. And now we're back. All right. We got 45 seconds till the Gorgon, and then we also have a level 2 and a level 2 mime, which we're going to combine those to immediately be able to Meteor the boss. Got a lot of freezy boys out this time. Not a lot of bruisers, but that's okay. All right, let's see if we can get another unit out. Ooh. Go ahead and wipe this. Do a little extra damage. I don't want that boss to have too much health. We have too many units left over. The more she gets, the less fast the Meteor will kill her. So, all right, we got 10 seconds on her. I think I want to actually upgrade Meteor guy, and we'll upgrade our Frost guys. We'll upgrade these. We'll upgrade this. All right, we're going into the boss round. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Pops out. Instant Meteor. Dead. 76k. My man. All right, let's upgrade this and see what happens. We like that Meteor guy there. Sees right here. All right, we got another bruiser. We like that. I think it's time we upgrade our bruisers because we've seen the sheer amount of damage those guys do. Another bruiser came out, which is good. Kind of interested in upgrading this to see what happens. Another mime. Okay. Upgrade this. Another Meteor guy. We love that. So we're just chilling right now. We are big chilling right now. All right, so let's upgrade the Meteor guy, and then after this, we will go ahead and upgrade one of our bruisers. We'll also just throw an AoE here and get some extra attacks on our homies. Okay. Our opponent is going crazy with the engineer. They also have a legendary unit that they are powering up. This actually is going to be a pretty intense fight, I think. I think this is actually going to go on to the end here. So we have 2 level 2s here. Probably level up our bruisers to maximum here. And then after that, we're going to level up our Meteor. Go ahead and do AoE. Our opponent is, their engineers are engineering. They're stunned. They're leaking. Huge. Do they had, how many is that? 6, 7 engineers? I have a feeling the bruisers are going to be top damage again. 1.4 million on the bruiser. That is simply insane. That unit goes nutso mode on damage. What is his base damage? We also only have like a level. It's a level 7 bruiser. Okay. Info on this. It does 132 plus 29. And then the attack interval is 1.2 seconds in comparison to, let's see about this. She does, oh my gosh. So she attacks faster and she does way more damage. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. How much does a robot do on damage? Oh my. He attacks even faster, does even more damage. Holy crap. All right, so let's collect some more chests, upgrade our guy. See here, anything in there? Nope. We don't have a clan yet. And then there is an event, I believe, going on. It's the mirror match, which I have not played that much in. It's just because I don't know all of the units yet. So when you mirror match, it's just like a bunch of units. The mirror match, which, I mean, it's okay. And then there's the mirror match events. I prefer to play with my own build rather than mirroring like what my opponent does, to be honest. But I guess the mirror match is a really good way to get used to like all the units and stuff, because you're able to play with units you don't have. But yeah, let's run back again with this build. Yeah, let's clean up another W. All right. This guy's party is technically a little bit stronger than mine, given what the stats I saw at the beginning of the game were. I'm really liking the new hero that we got too. The one that does, she does damage to everything on the board and then makes a couple units attack faster for a little bit. See if we can upgrade him. All right, we got a Meteor guy, which is really good. Another Meteor guy, that's good. So we'll just need a level 2 to combine with, oh, there we go. Let's check this out, see what we get. Okay, we love that. 2 mimes that are 1 as well. I haven't seen that hero before. Seemed pretty good. All right, we got a level 2 freezing guy. That's good. These guys synergize very well together. And I know we had received a comment in the one of the last videos. I merged too quickly. That's one of my, they said that I should fill the board up first and then start merging. But I like to merge to see what I get so that I know where I'm building. You know what I mean? But I guess I could see it the other way too. To just get on the board first and then worry about upgrading. Because it's like technically more power if you have a full board first and then you combine, because when you combined, you're just, you're putting the power into the guy, but the guy is technically a little bit weaker than having just 2 1s. So I get it. All right, so we have a level 2 mime there. We have a lot of mimes, dude. I think we're just gonna chill until the boss, right? And we'll just upgrade the Meteor, because we know it's gonna probably one-shot the boss. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade these. We have a bunch of mimes out, and then we'll probably combine our level 2 with our level 2 to make sure the boss just instantly dies. Let's do a little wipe to make sure the boss has as little health as possible before it starts. Put this on here, 52k health, and immediately Meteor dead. 77k at level 2. Yeah, that's good. His board just got switched around. All right, so let's go ahead and start mixing some units up, seeing what happens here. I really don't want to evolve this, but I will for the sake of just clearing. Might as well do it again. God, we still have so many mimes, dude.
Don't get out of tune.
All right, let's go ahead and Meteor. There it is. Holy, dude, it does mega damage, dude. That is just insane. We have a lot of the frost guys that are out, so let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. Honestly, want to upgrade one of these just to push even farther on my opponent's side. Make him deal with even more stuff. There it is. Yeah, the Meteor's just killing everything and then sending it all to the opponent's side in just like large bushels like that is so good. Because normally if you're killing it consistently, you know, you're also then giving them a consistent stream to kill. So if you're even, you're not really getting ahead unless you get like a big power spike. But when you run the Meteor guy, I actually undervalued him a lot. Because just the pure fact of you being able to just wipe a board and then start fresh is just like a large wave being sent to your opponent. And if they don't have like good AoE, they're just going to get overrun by him. So he's not really like a huge like sustained damage unit. It's just a nice Meteor or two on a, like a really big board. If like you let like your board kind of like not be as powerful to push the lane into your side more and then bust it wide open for them, seems really good. It's a cool strategy. Okay, so with that, we've covered the legendaries that we need to take a look at. These legendaries definitely seem very strong and very interesting to play with, considering like obviously at beginner like players won't have access to these yet, but it's cool to see what we will have access to if you just keep playing. Sweet. Yeah, we built some decks, we had some fun with the legendaries. They seem very, very insane, and what's crazy is like there's so many more units. Like we have a bunch of event like not found event reward. I know our opponent had the Boris legendary. We actually saw that in the second to last game we had played. We've seen a bunch of the Trapper. I've actually seen a decent amount of Demon Hunter. So I mean, there's just so much here to build and play around with that I still don't have. So with that, remember, if you like what you see and you would like to play it for free, check it out. There should be the download link in the description so you can download it and play it for free, and it'll also be pinned in the comment section below as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and I appreciate the guys over at Royale giving me the opportunity to take a look at their game, and of course sponsoring the channel for the 4 videos we posted on it. If you haven't seen those, we have from when we very first started the game, was just getting introduced to the units and learning how to play, till now where we have a good idea, I think, of like what our collection looks like, how to build, and what PvP looks like. We did some co-op. It's been fun, and hopefully you guys had fun along the ride too. So with that, as always, I'm Robert Warshak, and happy whatever the hell day it is.